Joining us on Panthers TV with Jeremias Chimney Systems all the way from Austria is Ben Bowns. And Ben, it's been quite the night.
It definitely has. It's been fun though. It's been a lot of fun. Just been talking to Doucet a couple of minutes ago, and said I think that obviously the league's done an amazing job with what they've just done and what they've just put on, and it's been a lot of fun actually. When they first came out with this Brit draft, you kind of laughed and joked about it, and then once you sat and thought about it, like actually it's a really good idea. I think it's really cool what the league's done. The way that everyone's been interacting with it and getting the excitement up. I don't think there was any better way to do it.
And also, you mentioned Director of Hockey Guy Doucet there. He's been a teammate of yours a couple of times. What's it going to be like with him as your boss?
I'll soon find out, won't I? Yeah, no, I love Deuce. Obviously, I had the year in Hull, where it was amazing, and then the 2 years in Cardiff, where we won stuff together. We came close the first year we were there, and obviously managed to get stuff over the line finally in that third year. Well, my third year in Cardiff, his second. So yeah, no, I love Deuce. He's a friend of mine, not just a teammate, and someone that I'd always stay in touch with, and I've always got time for. Absolutely love him as a person. So it's going to be weird having him telling me what to do and having to keep him happy, but no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited.
And obviously, Guy traded up to the number one spot in the draft to select you. What's it feel like to be the number one selection in that draft?
It's a lot of pressure now that he's traded for me, so hopefully he didn't trade too much away. But no, it's really cool actually. It's nice, obviously, when we've had such an up and down year over year and lots of hurdles that I've had to jump over. It's nice to really feel excited and get some real positivity around us from this trade. So yeah, to go number one, it's pretty cool because there's a lot of good Brits out there.
And then obviously you went out to Austria at the start of the season and you got hurt quite early on. You missed a lot of time. How is that one of the reasons you're excited about this Elite Series, getting some more games under your belt ahead of those World Championships?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I just been talking to someone else before I came on here with you, and I said obviously it's 2 years ago, before COVID cut all the leagues short, when we had the full seasons of the World Championships. I think I started something like 91 games that year, which is crazy. And this year, I think I've maybe started about 13. The injury obviously didn't help, and then the last couple of weeks I've not played either. So it's essential for me, just as it is any other Brits, to get some ice time and get sharp ready for the World Championships.
And obviously, you've played a lot of games in Nottingham with the Cardiff Devils and with the Hull Stingrays. What do you think it's going to be like putting on that Panthers jersey?
It's going to be cool. It's going to be different. It's always been it's another team that I've always kind of had a soft spot for. Obviously, when I was a kid, like I've always spoke about before, we used to go and watch the Steelers, and the first ever game was Sheffield Cardiff that I watched. And obviously, it's kind of cool that I ended up in Cardiff for those 6 years. I had a big soft spot for them, and obviously watching the Steelers. Obviously, I used to really dislike Nottingham, and we go to all the Boxing Day games with the sellouts. But now as you grow up, you respect and you get excited thinking about those two teams from your childhood. So it's going to be really cool again. Except playing in Nottingham for the Panthers, it's just a shame that we don't have fans there.
And you mentioned no fans with it. You've obviously had experience with that in Austria with no fans in the building. What is that like?
It's very strange. We played the pre-season and the first maybe 4 weeks of the regular season with fans. Obviously I only made it to 2 games in a period of the regular season with fans, but yeah, it's definitely strange because the fans play such a big part in the momentum swings, and it's just so much more fun playing with people there. It's really cool, and obviously getting to entertain fans, we're lucky to be able to do that. So obviously when you've got empty arenas, I mean, we played fake or artificial noise crowd that's been recorded from stadiums over the past few years, and it's just not the same. It's really strange. It's still, you got to feel lucky to be able to play still, and obviously have the job like I have this year, and get to play sport for a living when a lot of people have been struggling really in these kind of trying times. So you got to count your blessings there. But honestly, the sooner we can get fans back in these arenas, it's going to be so much better, and hockey's just going to be even more fun to play again. And I think everyone's, not just the fans will appreciate, but the players will appreciate it even more. So once everything's back and you get back to normal ways, should we say.
And one of the cool things about playing for the Panthers in Nottingham is that for a change, you get to go in that nice changing room.
Yeah, I've had it a few times with GB and obviously before the playoff finals. So Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's one of the things I said to my wife Jade when we first talked about it. So if I get Nottingham, it means I get the nice dressing room. So that's one big positive right there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that and having a lot of space in my stall.
Well, thanks for joining us, Ben, all the way in Austria. And I know there are a lot of Panthers fans excited to see you put on a Panthers jersey.
Thanks. Looking forward to it too.